Good morning, students. My name is Missy Finan. I just wanted to pop on here and introduce myself. We are at week 5 for basic English, and as of now, you guys are probably pretty familiar with the course. It's pretty straightforward. You kind of go week by week, module by module. So at this point, you're probably pretty used to practice assignments in the form of quizzes and then regular quizzes. Now with the practice quizzes, you can take those more than once, so be sure that you are taking those over if you don't do so well on the first attempt. And Canvas, usually it's going to keep the higher attempt for you. Now with your regular quizzes, you can only do those once, so be sure that you are taking your time with those. In addition to that, you probably noticed that you do have a writing assignment in here as well. It looks like that was assigned around week 3. So let's take a look at that. That was due March 9th. So if you haven't completed that, make sure that you do. Now, Prep English, we're going to do 5 paragraphs, 12-point font, double spaced. APA format is usually what we're going to the format we're going to use, which is kind of problematic because in most English classes they use MLA format, but with ANU across the board it's APA. So what you're doing is you are choosing an assignment from the writing assignments within the book. So make sure you read and follow these directions as much as you can. You will have an additional writing assignment coming up soon, so if you have any questions, certainly let me know. You don't have a midterm in this class. You kind of just keep going with your quizzes, your discussions, and things like that. But there are going to be midterm grades, and those are going to be due after this weekend. I believe probably Sunday midnight is what we're looking into. So be sure, if you have not completed some assignments, be sure you get those in. And the reason why I say this is because if you don't turn in assignments, Canvas is automatically going to treat that as a 0. So even if you are late and you lose a couple points, something is definitely better than nothing. So make sure that you do turn in things, even if they are late. That is fine. Now, as far as the discussion post, I'm really impressed. I think you guys are interacting very well. Just be sure that you are expanding a bit and that you're just not writing, hey, great job, or I agree. Make sure that you're expanding a little bit on your post. That way you can obtain the whole discussion points. It's an easy way to get nice points within class, is just to make sure you're providing constructive criticism to one another and you're respectful on the boards. And most of you are doing that, and that's great. So other than that, I think everything should be straightforward. I'm going to try to hold some live sessions for us, maybe around week 7 or 8. It's very hard to get a live session on Zoom because so many people are working. I work in the evening, so it's hard for me to do an evening one. And I also work in the morning. So I'll just tell you a little bit about my background. I have been with ANU since 2006. Actually, it used to be called National College, and I was the department chair in Cincinnati before they closed down and everything went online. And now here we are. In addition to teaching online, I also teach at Miami University. I teach freshman English there. And I also teach at a local city school district for their GED program. So people who are struggling maybe have to come back and get a GED for their job. So as you can see, with 3 jobs, it is a little difficult to schedule these Zoom sessions. But as long as you're viewing the recording, I'm fine with that. So I'll try to throw out a survey to see which time works best for you guys and then sort of go from there. It's lovely to meet all of you. I am here in Ohio, and I am hoping that spring is upon us, but we know how that groundhog lies every year. So, and knowing Ohio, we will probably skip right to summer and skip spring altogether. That's usually the way it works. So it's lovely meeting all of you. You're halfway there. Keep up the good work, and let me know if you have any questions. Also keep in mind that, I have office hours and I am available. So if you have any questions, certainly let me know. My email address is going to be jfinan@an.edu, and I am always online. That is the best way to get a hold of me. So other than that, halfway through. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and just let me know if you have any questions. And like I said, I will keep you posted on some updated Zoom sessions in the future. Okay, thanks guys. Bye-bye.